decades of tensions beneath the surface between Israel and Iran culminated in an intense 12-day war that ended abruptly yesterday in a ceasefire. And while the complete extent of the damage caused to Iran is still being assessed, it is already clear that Israel succeeded to gain some significant military achievements. Now, let's take a look. In the opening blow of this operation, Friday a week back, Israel managed to pretty much eliminate the top brass of Iran's military establishment, starting with Hossein Salami, the IRGC chief of staff, as well as Mohammad Bakri, the Iranian army chief of staff. As 4 days later, his successor was also eliminated. Ali Shadmani, the Iranian chief of war. You also had Saidi Zadi, the IRGC commander of the Palestine branch and the interlocutor between Iran and Palestinian terror groups like Hamas. Also, Amir Ali Hajizadeh, the IRGC commander of the aerospace force responsible for all the drone operation by Iran, as well as Fayardun Abbasi, Iranian chief nuclear scientist. He's one of no fewer than 14 nuclear scientists in Iran that was eliminated by Israel. Now, besides the top military brass, Israel also, one of its two main stated goals was going after Iran's ballistic missile program, with the stated goal of severely degrading it, what Netanyahu described as an existential threat on Israel. So on the eve of this war, Iran had in its storage facilities roughly 2,500 ballistic missiles that could reach Israel. Out of those, they managed to launch 591 with just over 50 direct impacts in Israeli territory. But Israel, not only did they go after the missiles that were stored, but it also hunted in real time many of the ballistic missile launchers, some right before launching missiles at Israel, others right after or as they were preparing. Ultimately, Israel took out 260 of Iran's ballistic missile launchers, which consists just over half of the launchers that they had. And of the missiles that were destroyed on the ground, talking about 800 to 1,000. So well over half of Iran's ballistic military program aimed at Israel no longer exists. But perhaps the main goal, the main existential threat posed by Iran is its nuclear program. And Israel struck no fewer than 8 of its key nuclear facilities. Among those, the top 5 are the Natanz uranium enrichment facility. This was completely destroyed. This is also pretty much what IAEA chief Rafael Grossi admitted to. The other element of the enrichment angle of Iran's nuclear program, Fordo enrichment facility buried deep inside the mountains. Now, that was struck. If we could just go back to the previous map, that was also struck and severely damaged, but the extent is still being debated. We'll get to that in a moment. The Arak plutonium site, as well as the heavy water reactor, that was almost completely destroyed, as well as the Isfahan uranium conversion plant, which takes the enriched uranium and converts it to material that is able to be used in a bomb, and Parchin, that is the massive military complex just outside, just south of the capital, Tehran. This is where the Iranians worked on the bomb elements of their nuclear bomb program. This was also severely damaged. There were 3 other sites, but these are the main 5 that were targeted. But specifically on Fordo, it's highest in the headlines right now because there is a debate as to the extent of the damage. So President Trump says it was completely obliterated. The IDF chief of staff, Eyal Zamir, said, as well as the Israeli Atomic Agency Committee says that it was set back many years and it is currently inoperable, while this preliminary intelligence report by the Pentagon says that the damage to the site only set it back by a few months. Ultimately, the truth is probably somewhere in between, but when you have the Iranian spokesperson of the foreign ministry saying that as a whole, Iran's nuclear facilities were severely damaged, you can say that this is another major success by Israel in this 12-day war, despite the heavy losses on the home front. 29 people were killed, as well as numerous buildings destroyed, thousands displaced. But ultimately, in terms of the military gains and achievements of this war, it is already clear that Israel marked some substantial successes.